You want to open the episode?
Huh?
You chirping.
Fitness model problems. Got her halo ring light and everything. Anyway, you guys, whatever, you guys need to get online and vote for her. Go here. Well, it'll be like this way.
Because we only got 1 day left, guys.
Yeah, be one. Well, you can vote today and tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah, it ends Thursday at 11 p.m.
Stewie said to vote.
So, and they just told me, they just changed it, that the top 12 finalists that make it get to be featured in a magazine. Like, seriously, like, that is amazing. Like,
even if she doesn't get first, that's her dream. She wants to be in the magazine. So it's like, I mean, yeah, first place with $20,000 would be awesome, but that's what she wants. So, I mean, the garage is still getting built, but $20,000 would be awesome.
So, today, what we're gonna do is I want to go back to Johnny's. You pull it. And it's just a coincidence that my buddy Johnny wants to go with me. So today's episode, we're taking Johnny to Johnny's. He wants to get a seat for in that F-150 he's been doing. Dude, he has so much work in that truck. It definitely wasn't worth what he got it for, what he has in it now. But whatever. He's dedicated now. But he wants a different seat for in it, so we're gonna go check out seats. And those rust spots on the rear of the Subaru, I don't like them. I don't like rust because all it does is get worse around here. They sold our roads. Car starts rusting, it's inevitable. It's just gonna grow and get worse. So I want that car to last for a while. Subarus last for a long time. With 188,000 miles, it still has a lot of life in it. You at least get 250,000, if not more, out of a Subaru. So, that black Subaru that I stole the doors off of had solid quarter panels. I don't have a battery-powered Sawzall, but my half-inch Ryobi gun that I got, I have 2 batteries for it, and they're compatible with all the tools. Home Depot sells them. So I'm gonna go see if I can just buy a Sawzall without the battery. If I had to buy one with a battery, that's fine. But I want to get a Ryobi, so all my batteries are compatible. I got the new tire, I already mounted it on that Subaru rim, and I cleaned it up. I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute. That rim cleaned up really well. They said it was crappy. That's why I got it for 40 bucks. It was basically just brake dust. That rim looks really good now. Also, we're gonna go to Harbor Freight so I can get all of my sanding and putty and stuff that I need to do the putty work on this Subaru, and we're probably gonna start it today. Maybe. We might not start it today. It depends on how my day goes and if we get in and out of there quick and I get home quick. I still have time tomorrow. I can work on it tomorrow. So we're gonna get the footage, and you guys just stay tuned. Now, I went ahead and I marked every dent I want to take care of with a paint marker. I'm going to try my PDR tools on this and that and try to pull them out a little bit, and then the rest of them we're just going to do putty work on and sanding. We'll do some putty work here, but I'm not going to go up too high because right here, like I said, I'm going to chop like this whole section out of one up there at the yard so that we can replace this rusted panel on both sides. You see how it's rusted? There's a lip on the inside here, but there's a rubber, sorry, I got my GPS in my hand, and that lip rusted off completely, and that's what this attached to. You see everything just falling out of there, and it's only up here at the top. It's solid right here, and then the rest of this is rusted. So we're going to replace that. I don't like that, and it's single walled, so it should be able to get, well, it's single walled to right here. It's single walled. It's kind of double walled right here. We're just going to cut it out the best we can with a Sawzall. Try to get all of that so that Jerry can replace that. Sorry, I'm like trying to pick stuff up. I'm being crappy with the camera right now. Anyway, look at this rim. Cleaned up. Now it still has a little bit of crud on it. Now it's cleaner than that rim. And I got a brand new tire on it. It's the same as all the other ones. The Impreza PS1. It's a real soft tire. It's real sticky. So it's pretty nice actually. I've never heard of that brand before. Oh, and now that we replaced the door, this thing magically now only has 129,000 miles on it. Look, he got a new front end on it that's actually bolted on and not zip tied. Oh, I like that you actually have a bolted front end on it now.
You like that?
Yeah.
It even has a different headlight and grille.
Oh yeah. Johnny's inside Harbor Freight checking out. We already went to Home Depot and I got my saw. 59 bucks. I had the extra battery. So I had to get some blades. We came to Harbor Freight, I got some blades. We got some etching primer, some filler primer, some putty. So we need to make room for parts. And I'm gonna put a big blade on this thing and roll with it.
Fancy like?
Johnny was like, go big or go home. And he just went and bought a whole bunch of Bayer power tools while we were in there. And still have power. Bam. He bought the extra battery, he bought the 1/2 inch. Oh, $450.
And I got the big.
It's 150 more than mine. I got my little Ryobi in there. Alright, we got all the power tools we need to cut up every vehicle, Johnny, so we're going there now. Taking Johnny to Johnny's. Johnny, don't judge me. This is my wife. We're gonna use it. We need it. I was just here the other day. Now I'm videoing this place again. My video Sundays at this place, and now my Wednesday video is gonna be here again.
So where's the car that you need?
It's past this. See, there's one of those A-frame things. That's what, if you have to pull a motor, they have a come along. You hook on that. Dude, those things are a bitch to push. Look, they have four pivoting wheels. They all 4 spin.
It takes like 3 or 4 people to push it.
Hey, there's a Subaru motor.
One and only.
Yeah, but it says no start.
See, there's a
Forester. There's WRX right there, that red one. Motor's gone.
It's gone.
Motor's gone on
Cars
it.
and drive.
Right there's this black back in there.
It's the exact same one as mine.
Well, I don't know what they're going to say about this, but I got both the pieces I needed with no rust. I mean, this one has very minimal rust on it, like surface rust. But now we got to go get Johnny's seat. And we're going to have to get a flat cart for that. Dude, that saw worked awesome. Awesome! Do you think they'll let us buy the whole thing?
I want the engine.
It's got a 460 in it? What? It's in it?
Hey, this isn't.
It runs and drives.
This is a new 460. This isn't the old 460.
It runs and drives, Johnny. Oh my God, it's a little muddy.
Message Chris and say, hey, you need parts.
Yeah, it's not every day you see a Dodge Stealth and then in a salvage yard with this many good panels on it still. And a motor. I don't know if that motor is any good. No start. Yeah, there's no trucks up here. After searching this whole yard and looking at a whole bunch of different variations, this truck is right next to the building and it has a very nice seat in it. So this is what we're going to take out.
There go. Zip tie. You're gonna carry that? I mean, you ain't got far to go. Alright. You got it?
Well, just got over here, and the only thing that was holding the bumper end over here was a zip tie. So, we don't have this clip, but I have some push pins I believe will work. I'm going to try to get a push pin in there, get that tightened up. It'd be easier to jack this side up and pull this wheel off. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got an inner fender well in here now. I put like a lot of new clips in it. I have assorted clips, which I'm running out of my good ones in here. Wheel on the other side, still no fender, but it's on. now I need to start tackling the paint work, or the body work. And you can see there is a lot. So, first things first, this molding needs to be taken off, and it's rubber. In fact, I'm just going to let it hang right there so I don't forget about it. All of this is solid till you get right around here, and thank God we can just have that replaced now. So I don't know that I'm going to do anything with this. Actually, that lip is still on there right here. It's just right here it's missing. So anyway, get that replaced, because they don't get better in time, they only get worse. But this, we need to do some sand work on. Paint's coming off. There, I don't even need to use a sander. So, then we'll get to all this other stuff too. Some of these dents aren't that bad. There's actually dents on the other side. I'm not going to do anything with. There's a dent here on the back. Doors just have like little dings in them here and there. The car's not perfect, but since we're painting the other side, we might as well make it look a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add some putty to these and try to get this. Probably going to have to sand this old pinstripe off. Okay, so I have some 120 grit, which is a little bit aggressive. You normally want to use about 150. I'm going to hit all of these. I missed a dent. That's okay, that's not that bad. I'm not worried about that. But we're going to hit all these dents. This ain't even actually a dent, that's just paint, which will come off when we sand this whole door. There's a dent here. These are small dings, ding, ding, little ding, and big dents right there. Shit. I was going to use my dent puller on those. Oh, let me go grab them, because I can't get into them from the inside of the door. I was going to try to hammer them out some, but they're pretty aggressive dents. Alright, so I don't actually know how I did it, but I lost the glue gun for this kit. I do not know how. I didn't take it out. It stayed in the kit. So everything else is in here, but the glue gun, I have an old glue gun. I cut the sticks down to fit in it, and we're going to use them. So let's at least try. Anyway. Well, we got both of these manageable now to where we can just add a little bit of putty. I went around, I think I raised this up whenever I was pulling on it, but there's a dent right here also, so we're just gonna have to putty that. But I mean, yeah, I think it sticks out just a tad. I don't know. The sanding work will probably do it some good, so I need to get into sanding now and take care of these bad areas. So as of right now, I got a good layer of putty built up on all of the bad areas, and a good bit right here. Gonna give it time to dry, and then we'll sand her down. And if we go down too far, we'll just have to add a little bit more and sand her down some more. I also have to sand these doors completely, inside and out. I need to peel this pinstripe that I don't think is going to come off, but I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to come off. Might just sand it off, or a scraper might work on it. I just scraped that top one off a little bit. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get into the bodywork scene. I don't have the patience for it. Like, I just want to like tear into it. Now I gotta wait for this putty to dry. I had to add a little bit more to this, and I had to add a little bit more right here. I hope I added enough up here. It looks like I might be borderline. And then it looks like I have enough built up in here now I had to put a little bit more on there. I was low in a couple spots. So now it's just a waiting game. You know, we got a little bit of one. Hey, it's running. You're gonna have to straighten it. There's rocks right there. Now turn it. I think you'll make it. Yeah, you'll make it. In reverse. Johnny, your seat's too nice for in this truck.
Yeah, it's the nicest thing of the truck.
It was probably the cheapest thing you put in it too.
That's close.
I'm trying to be patient and do it right. I had to add more putty here. I just hand sanded everything off camera. But I was a little low right where this crease is in the door here. I couldn't get the right edge. I was just a little bit low. This is not perfect, but it's also like knocked in pretty good. So, I mean, it looks a good bit better than what it did. We're gonna put some high filler primer on all this. I mean, it's wavy right here because the metal, it needed to be bent down before I puttied it. The door shuts and seals, so I mean, that's my main concern. That's a little high, that bare metal there. Sure, you could add more putty to it and, you know, try not to go down that low, but you know, it is what it is. It's a cheap car. I'm probably doing more than what I should be doing on it, but after we get that sanded down, after it dries, I have some high filler primer that we're going to hit these spots with, and I am not worried about the overspray because these doors need sanded anyway. So we're going to go ahead and hit all these spots with high filler primer to cover them up, and we're probably going to let it sit like that. Well, for one, I don't think it looks that bad. I mean, it's only my second time actually sanding and puttying a car. The first one was the Subaru, the station wagon that I got. That was a pretty nice car. I really like that car. I'm sad to know that it's totaled now again. Anyway, There are imperfections. I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional. I got that crease, you know, fairly good. It's a little off, just a little bit, but it's close. Right here, the metal was raised up right here. Whenever I pulled that dent out, it kind of pulled the metal out. You'd have to hammer that down. I don't really see where that's going to look too horrible with the paint job on it. It could have been better, yes. That one looks wonderful. That one looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good. That looks good. This, I can see a little bit of dimples on it. It's not perfect. And then back here is really not perfect, because I can see where the metal's raised up right there. I would have had to put more putty in, and sand it and sculpt it and everything, where it looks a lot better than what it did. So we're gonna leave it like that. You know, I don't need to waste too much time going crazy on this, because this is gonna be a beater car and not like, if it wasn't gonna be a beater, I would have had Jerry do all the body work. So so the doors on these doors need sanded to be painted. The backs I am going to have Jerry cut out to put in. I think I said that multiple times. This fender I need to find this week. You're going to see this video Wednesday. I'm going to be searching for a fender. I mean, they're out there. There's salvage yards that have them. I just need to find the right one that ships, because I don't feel like driving to go get one. The wheel looks good on there, and everything is good. Maybe tomorrow I might get into sanding the headlights and making them look a little better. And like I said, I don't want to get too much money wrapped into it. I would have liked to have tried to fix this, but I don't really want to have Jerry have to blend this whole hood. And there is another crease like way up here. I'll probably just have him put some touch up on that, since the paint is off. I think I'm going to cut that license plate in half so it just says awesome. Hold on a second, give me a second.
I'm awesome. No, you're not, dude. Don't lie. I'm awesome. I'm driving around in my mom's ride. I'm awesome.
There we go. It did say buy here, pay here, no credit needed, whatever, underneath it. Now it just says awesome. So the awesome Subaru is well on its way. This side has door dings and stuff all over the doors on this side. So it's like, why did I spend so much effort on this side trying to make this look good? But, you know, I don't know. It's for you guys, basically. I did this for you guys, because if I wasn't doing the YouTube videos and stuff, I would have tried to make this car as cheap as possible. I would have not put the effort into that. I would have put the dented doors on there. Probably not even fix the rust, just to sell it a lot cheaper. But it's still going to be cheap, because this is a non-profit channel now. So anyway, Jerry is going to have to blend the front bumper with these scuffs that are on the top and the bottom here. He can blend that, just do this side. I think the thing will look pretty good done. Starting to get pretty dark out here. I just cleaned this spare wheel, the donut. If you remember right, it was covered in mud for me, obviously, but and there was wood shavings all through the back of the Subaru. I know the light's horrible right now. Let's see if I can get this in here. I think it has to go the other way. It does. So flip this over. But yeah, I cleaned all the wood shavings out of here. Man, it's dark. tire lined up. And that probably goes the other way. I have it on the wrong way. Yeah, that's it. So I put the jack back. I got a free moccasin. There's one wheel lock. I did find a tool back here. Check it out. Multi-tool. Pretty nice. There's a Sharpie back here, a pencil, a couple other little things. Alright, spare tire in. We'll put this in. I'm gonna vacuum the back out so the back end's done and I don't have to worry about anything. And then I still need to figure out where this thing goes. The tire, the jack handle. Haven't figured out where it goes in here yet, but we'll figure it out. Ta-da! So anyway guys, that's going to conclude this episode. It's late. I've been working all day. So, anyway, Johnny got his truck up and running. He's got a bad exhaust leak, as you heard. And he's got a... Oh, it doesn't call for a gasket on the headers where it attaches to the pipe, but it's loose. And he found gaskets, but it doesn't call for them, so he doesn't know what to do. But he's gonna figure it out. As for the Subaru, I need to get it up, get underneath it, and take care of all the exhaust shields and check the O2 sensor and stuff like that. Might be able to clean the O2 sensor. Sometimes that fixes it, sometimes it doesn't. You got to put an O2 sensor on it, that's fine. Anyway, look for, hopefully, I'm thinking the next episode, I have a car review coming, and it's pretty sweet. And it's not a car, it's a truck. But it's a buddy of mine, he just got it, and it's pretty neat, and he's gonna let me do a review on it, let me drive it and everything. So look for that here coming up next episode, I'm thinking. But also the cruise is finished, so that might be on this next episode too. So we got to go pick it up. I'm towing it home because I left my dolly out there, so I'm just gonna drive out, load it, bring it home, and then maybe we can do a review on it as well. So if you like this, please hit that like button, subscribe if you like it. There's more to come. Go back and check out some of my other videos, some of my other builds, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.